back. My name is Sydney. Wow, I suck at this. I gotta pee. Alright. What's up guys, my name is Sydney if you're new to my channel. If you have watched my videos before, welcome back. Today we are going to be making a gluten-free and dairy-free muffin. Not just one, but a whole batch. Today we are making gluten-free and dairy-free muffins. The only exception I'm using in this is the type of chocolate chip. So I'm using regular semi-sweet chocolate chips instead of a gluten-free and dairy-free type of chocolate chip. If you want to get chocolate chips that don't include gluten or dairy, you can totally do that because they do sell them in stores and online. I personally have not gotten them before and I haven't tried them, but I actually really want to, so I'm gonna go online and see where I can find them, and then I'll link it down below if you guys want to buy them too. The first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 380 degrees and put on a pot of hot water, or make about a cup to 2 cups of coffee. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. So the first thing we're going to be doing is adding our flour. So the flour for this recipe is going to be almond meal and then old-fashioned rolled oats. So you want to weigh up a total of 5 cups of both of them combined. So I'm probably going to do like half and half. I don't know how much of this I have, so whatever I have left of this I'm going to use, and then I'm going to fill the rest of the 5 cups with the rolled oats. So that's a little more than 2 cups. That was the exact amount I wanted to use for the almond meal, so I'm just going to pour that in. I'm going to add about 3 cups of this. You want to make sure you have 2 separate bowls, so this one's for my dry ingredients and this one's for my wet. I'm going to heat up a few hot things. What? The liquid does have some things that you're going to heat up, so that's why I have a glass bowl. Alright, next thing we are adding is 1 teaspoon of salt. All that's left for the dry ingredients is cinnamon. I'm just gonna add like a good amount of this because ain't nobody got time to measure this. The cinnamon's optional, but it adds a good flavor in my opinion. So I'm just gonna mix this all together and then we can put that aside. Now for the wet ingredients, you're gonna take as ripe bananas as you can find. I didn't really have a lot of time today, so I just grabbed the brownest bananas I found, which were these. The browner they are, the sweeter your muffins will be, so just keep that in mind when you're finding bananas. So I think we're gonna use about like 4 to 5 of these, and that should equal that amount. 4 to 5 bananas I would recommend, maybe 5. 2. This is our little mashing tool. And also, the riper they are, the easier it will be to mash. So don't mind me if I look like I'm struggling over here. It's really fun. After about 5 minutes, if you're using a French press like me, you're just going to want to press it down slowly. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of this shit. The amount of liquid you want to use for this recipe is 2 2/3 cups. This measures exactly 2 cups, so if you go a little above, it'll be 2/3. And I'm going to put a bunch of ice in it to equal that point. I need to re-say this because I don't think I'm making sense. I'm making sense in my brain, but like, it's not working out. Since I need to cool down my coffee, I'm going to put the amount of ice that would equal that 2 2/3 cups of liquid. So I'm pouring this in my measuring cup. And it's just above the 1 cup mark. So to cool it down, I'm going to be putting ice in it, and I'm just going to make it so it hits the 2 cup mark, and then I'll fill the rest with water. So you just want to stir that until it cools down. Oh, it's already cold. I'm going to pour this in, and then I'm going to add 2/3 cup more water. Okay. So, this smells like amazing. So I have my coconut oil and honey, and I'm going to combine them and heat them up a little because this honey is crystallized and this needs to not be chunky, so we get like little chunks of coconut oil. That'd be nice. So for the honey, we're using 5 tablespoons. I'm just gonna take about 3 spoonfuls because that's what we did last time. 1, 2, 3, So just to measure this for you, I'm just gonna see. So we want 5. 1. I want at least 4 actually. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wow, that was perfect, Sydney. Oh my god. We want about a 4th cup of this, but it doesn't need to be exactly that. I think I'm gonna do less because there's already like so much liquid. I did about 3 tablespoons. It said 1/4 in a tablespoon, and I think that's exactly what this is. So add that in. And the final liquid we're adding is vanilla. We're going to be adding 2.5 teaspoons of this. Again, I don't know where my 1 teaspoon measure is, so I'm doing all halves. So it's going to be 4 halves and another half. Did I do that right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pour that in. And again, it's a lot of liquid because the oats will suck up most of it. Excuse me, sir, that's not for you. Finally, I'm adding my chocolate chips. I like to spray the pans before putting the cup holders in because, what are these called? I don't know. Because sometimes it like leaks out and then it'll get on the pan. So it's just like annoying. These muffins also don't rise, so make sure you fill the batter all the way to the top. Alright, now these can go in the oven. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys try this recipe, please let me know and let me know how you like that. If you want to see more of these videos, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what other types of videos or recipes you want to see. Follow me on Instagram, I'll put my tag right here, and I'll see you in my next video.